What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I am batch recording today. As you saw last week, I was wearing the same shirt, same haircut, everything. And as you can tell by the title, I ditched my iPad mini for something else. What is it that I ditched the iPad mini for? Well, we're gonna get to that in just a few moments. But real quick, a little bit of a backstory as to why I had an iPad mini and an iPad Pro. I had gotten the iPad mini quite a while ago when I was with Sprint. When I switched over to Verizon, I had used the iPad mini for several different things, but with my job going the way it was, my other job, I needed something bigger to write on as far as doing housing inspections, things of that nature, keeping track of things. Just writing on the bigger surface was more of something that happened on a bigger screen than what I was used to doing with the iPad mini. The one thing about the iPad mini though that I liked was the portability for being able to read books. Now on the con of reading books on there is taking it outside, having the glare, etc., etc. Not only that, being interrupted. Notifications on the iPad mini were a bit of a pain, and I wanted something that I could take anywhere and read and not have to worry about glare and things of that nature. So after selling that, I went to Best Buy and I picked up the Amazon Kindle Paperwhite. Now this is the 16 gigabyte version. I had looked up how much a 16 gigabyte could hold compared to the 32 gigabyte. And for the $40 difference, I didn't see the importance of getting 16 more gigabytes when am I really going to have to hold a bunch of books on here after I've read them? Probably not. So take a look around the packaging. Amazon Kindle Paperwhite Gen 12, 16 gigabytes. Got the black version. I'm not reading that. Sides just says Kindle Paperwhite Gen 12. And on the back you see lose yourself in a book, 7-inch glare-free display, adjustable warm light, waterproof IPX8, and weeks of battery life. Includes Kindle Paperwhite 12th Gen and USB-C charging cable. Ad supported with sponsored screensavers, may be removed for a fee. So let's crack this open. Just gonna check it out. And I'm gonna use it for a little bit, check out the portability of it. And I'll do a review on it probably about after I do my loadout for my most recent bag. Oh, there's a whole nother package in there. All right, so Kindle Paperwhite, books may be the only true magic. I've been wanting to get back into reading more, but carrying around books with me is a bit of a pain, especially when the books I'm reading are super thick. Having something like this that I can just throw in a bag seems to be probably the way to do it. You do have not your typical USB-C to USB-C, but you have a USB-A.
Like and subscribe.
That can come in handy later on. We'll check that out later. But as you can see, I also got the Paperwhite or Color Soft, either or, case for this. So I'm gonna pop that open real quick. I feel like if I'm throwing this in a bag, I should have a case for it. Throwing it on a desk, things like that. Having a case for this would probably be advantageous. Instructions on how to do it. And what is this? Maintaining your Kindle cover. That might come in handy later on, but I don't think I need this any longer. So I'll file that. Well, let's take the plastic off of this, or the paper, or whatever you want to call it. It does feel like a thicker plastic. It does show where the power is on here. So let's power it on. Can't tell if that's a sticker. Nope, it's not. That's actually pretty cool. It's got a thing on it that it's not an actual sticker. So you see the Kindle startup page on there. You can see it's not really very reflective. Next, United States, next. Let's take a look around the device while it's powering up. You see the front, a little bit of a chin with Kindle branding on there. Top has nothing, side nothing, other side nothing. Bottom you have your USB-C port as well as your power button. And on the back you have the Amazon Smile and the lot that it came out of. So that's all the tour of the device. All right, so I had to call somebody because I share an Amazon account with someone, and in order to get signed in, had to do that. So gives you a tour of how to use it. Quick access to settings, tap or swipe down to quickly access controls like airplane mode, sync, all settings and more. Home, library, and currently reading. The cover of your most recently read content will also appear here. Tap on the cover to continue reading. Scroll left and right. Swipe left to browse within rows of books and content. Swipe right to go back. New quick scrolling experience. Navigate by tapping, dragging, or holding the trackpad of the scroll bar. And more menu. Tap this icon to access your reading lists, web browser, and more. So I'm gonna look into getting some books on here that I want to read. Later on, I will let you guys know how I feel about the experience with this. I have a feeling that my experience with the Amazon Kindle is going to be good because I've enjoyed reading books on the iPad, but like I said, because of the distractions and because I can't take it outside and I can't take it in place with bright lights, it was a little bit of a pain. So being able to use this, I will let you guys know exactly how I feel later on after I've had a chance to use it. So I just wanted to share that with you, show you guys what came in the box, show you guys what I'm going to be rocking as far as doing some reading and stuff like that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned next Friday, and I will talk to you guys then. Take care.